Just tell me who she is.
Why do you care so much about some freaking girl?
I don't. I care about my book. And I care when someone gets between it and me.
In episode 5, what we very quickly come to find out is that Jasper has some plans for Guy.
You think you're smooth? Think you got moves? You have no moves. I have all the moves.
Now Guy has really crossed the line with Jasper. And Jasper lets him know it.
I'm scared of Jasper. I'm scared of Bill Fickner. Let's be real.
It was important for us to set this scene in the basement. It's a place that we've only seen in which these horrible animals are either made or kept.
Now we're in Revenant's world. We really are in Revenant's world at the start of episode 5.
Yeah, we're down on this freezing floor in a basement. I'm like, couldn't we do this on a soundstage with a heater? Can I get a latte?
Start digging.
Yeah, the cages really do work. I have a big lever, which Nick keeps teasing me. He goes, you really like playing with that thing. And I'm like, listen to the sound on it. I said, listen, take that piece off the set and give it to me as a wrap gift so I can put it in my garage at home. And I'll just lift it up and things will happen.
When Guy gets in deep trouble with Jasper over what's happened at the hotel and the fact that he's been keeping stuff from Jasper, Doris jumps in to save him.
When I read it, I was like, yeah, go on, Doris. I shot the fire myself, but not at Bill. They had Bill here, a green screen here, so he shot his reaction to me throwing the flame. Then they removed the green screen and shot me shooting the flame out of the aerosol, and then they combined the two images together so it will look like I am shooting the flame at Bill, but in fact I'm not.
We're watching Jasper set on fire, done by the stuntman Ben, who is... That looks so real. This part here is amazing.
I mean, it is real. Action, Ellie! He's got protection and stuff, but he is really on fire.
I've gone through my storyboards, and what I want to do here is that as he goes up into flames, he carries on pushing away Doris until he pushes her down the stairs. She's gonna fall down, and then he's gonna get hit, he's gonna go down. So it's a super dynamic, exciting shot, and at the end, the Revenants are gonna go from those cages, charging round this corner to follow. So yeah, it's super dynamic, it's all shot in little bits, but in the edit, it all comes together in a gorgeous conflagration of delight.
On the next day, we had me and Guy running to the car, all the Revenants climbing onto the car.
It is a big action sequence, and I think it's a lot of fun and violent.
Both the capture and escape of Guy and Doris from Jasper and the Revenants is a real crescendo to this great series. The action really comes out in full effect.
Put a coin in the slot.
I really loved that scene at Cupid's Era where we were playing in the peep show between Helen and Guy.
If you don't help me, Helen, if you won't help me, I'm dead.
I think at that point, Helen's ambivalence about the Talamasca has so chipped away at her inner resolve that she is particularly vulnerable to turning. And I love the way the scene is written because Guy has reached a point of maturation where he's now calling the shots.
He knows that she's looking for her sister, and he knows that the 752 may be the answer for her, and so he's got an upper hand here.
Sure about this?
No, but it's what we got.
Doris is immediately skeptical of going into the safe house from the start. I think she thinks this is potentially perilous. But the two find themselves in this place overnight there, and all they have is each other.
Guy and Doris have bonded together and attached to the hip a little bit, even though they're still wary of one another.
It kind of feels like an oasis, a slower pace than the rest of the show. It was nice because the characters felt very vulnerable and like two kids. I win.
We think that the Revenants are coming for Guy and Doris, hopefully up until the last second, in which we find out that that's not where they're headed.
We had 4 or 5 kills on the boat, but timed out so that as the Revenant landed on the roof, it goes with it, flying through the air, lands the roof, comes down into the first window. and we see someone getting their neck eaten, and then we see someone get slashed across the throat. So we had, in the 4 windows, we had a kill in each window.
I knew that Olive was a mole pretty early on. I was like, fantastic, of course she is. It makes total sense. She is here for the bigger picture. What is gonna get me to the 752? And that's Jasper.
And Jasper is alive, but he's been burned by them, and now he's got a renewed sense of vengeance to come after them in episode 6.